Starting your period is an important moment. But what exactly is a period? And why do millions of girls get their periods every month? Having a period is a sign of health and fertility. It's part of a monthly process called the menstrual cycle, which is the body's way of preparing itself for a pregnancy. On average, the menstrual cycle lasts 28 days, although anything from 21 to 35 days is normal. The cycle is regulated by hormones, little messengers produced by the brain and ovaries. It has 4 phases: menstruation, pre-ovulation, ovulation, and premenstruation. Menstruation is when the lining of the uterus is shed through the vagina as menstrual fluids. This can last anywhere from 3 to 7 days. You only lose about 4 to 12 teaspoons of menstrual fluid during your periods, and not all of this is blood. In order to stay confident and protected during this time, try Always Radiant Teen Pads. They are made of flex foam so they can be thin and flexible without skipping out on protection. During the next phase, the brain sends messages to the ovaries and uterus to produce hormones called estrogen and progesterone. These hormones prepare an egg for release and cause the lining of the uterus, or endometrium, to thicken. You may notice thicker vaginal discharge around this time, and choose to wear Always Daily liners to keep you feeling fresh. 14 days before your next period, a mature egg is released from one of your ovaries into the fallopian tube. This is called ovulation. If fertilized by a sperm cell, the egg will lodge in the endometrium and start a pregnancy. If it's not fertilized, the endometrium is no longer needed and starts to break down. This is the beginning of the premenstrual phase. During this phase, you may get cramps. You may also feel a bit more emotional than usual, or experience bloating, breakouts, tender breasts. This is known as premenstrual syndrome, or PMS, and can be eased by a healthy diet, light exercise, or taking a warm bath. Finally, the endometrium starts to leave the uterus, and your period and menstrual cycle start again. So that's it. Now you know how the menstrual cycle works. Make sure you're stocked up on the right products. And look out for your friends, especially in the days leading up to their period.